My name is Tyler, and I'm going to show you something that you can do if your iPhone screen goes black. First, let me clarify a few things. A while back, I made the same video, but for the iPhone 4S. I made it in a rush, and I should have clarified a few things better. First, this isn't guaranteed to work for you, although I really hope it does because I love to hear that your phone's back to a working state and that you got to save a lot of money. Two, one easy thing that you can try before you go ahead and open up your iPhone to see if this fixes your problem is to do what's known as a hard reset. I'll show you how to do it, but that was not the solution for me. Three, in this video, I show you how to reconnect the display cable if it becomes disconnected for any reason, like if you drop it. Lastly, I love the feedback and the likes. Liking and subscribing to these videos lets me know that you dig this, and that gives me motivation to keep making these. The screwdriver that I'm using is from iCracked, and it is a 0.8 by 30 millimeter pentalobe screwdriver. If you're able to, power off your iPhone before beginning your disassembly. First, we're going to remove the two 3.9 millimeter pentalobe screws that are right next to the lightning connector. You're going to be working with several small pieces, so find a good way to keep track of them and the order in which you took them off. Next, press the suction cup onto the screen just above the home button. If you're able to pull the screen out, that's great, but if not, you're going to need to grab a plastic pry and just start to pry open the bottom. Go ahead and take your time, just applying constant force. Your goal here is to open the phone up just enough to disconnect the cables. There are several clips and ribbon cables that you're going to need to pry open, so you're going to go ahead and be very careful to avoid damaging your phone. This is as far as you're going to open the phone. It's just enough to reveal the metal bracket that covers the home button cable. If you open it up too far, you risk damaging your home button. I use the tip of my spudger to push the bracket free and remove it. This is the metal bracket. Put it with the rest of your hardware. In my previous video, I said just go ahead and press on this panel. Though that may work for some, it's best to remove the entire panel to make sure that the cables are connected. Here I'll be using my 1.5 by 40 millimeter Phillips head screwdriver to remove these 4 screws. You'll be removing 2 1.7 millimeter Phillips screws, 1 1.2 Phillips screw, and 1 1.3 millimeter Phillips screw. It's very important these screws get put back the exact same way that you took them out. Here you'll see the LCD, digitizer, and front-facing camera and sensor cables. These are the connectors you're going to want to gently press on to make sure that they are actually connected. Reassemble your phone and try to power it on. So if you feel this video helped you out, or you just like these kind of videos, go ahead and click subscribe, click like below, or leave me a comment in the comment section.